Imagine clicking on a video and hearing this right away. What if the currency sitting quietly in your drawer had the potential to transform into life-changing value overnight? That single thought grabs people immediately because it forces them to ask a simple but powerful question: what don't I know yet? So, before we move forward, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon because today's breakdown is going to open your eyes to information most people never get access to. Now, let's begin with the point that is shocking everyone across the Dinar community: the circulating projection of a possible $3.22 exchange rate, and how the math behind 25,000 Iraqi dinar, potentially equaling over $80,500, has become one of the most talked about conversations among both analysts and regular holders. Nobody is saying this is guaranteed, but the idea exists because of historical data, economic models, and the comparison of Iraq's past rates during periods of higher stability. When people hear $3.22, they immediately think it's unrealistic, but historically Iraq's currency once traded at a strong value. The country has massive natural resources, especially oil, and a central bank that has been working step by step to move Iraq toward a more internationally respected monetary position. The conversation around this rate is not coming from rumors pulled out of thin air. It's coming from people studying Iraq's economic indicators, foreign reserve levels, IMF interactions, and the internal discussions about digital reform within the banking sector. What makes this topic so electrifying is that the average viewer wants to know whether they are witnessing a real potential turning point or just another hype cycle. The truth lies in understanding Iraq's recent push toward economic restructuring, improved compliance with global banking standards, and a strengthening of CBI transparency. Over the last few years, Iraq has expanded oil revenue management, explored diversification, improved trade relationships, and taken steps toward aligning with international financial systems, which has fueled speculation about a recalibration of the currency. And when someone calculates the possibility of 25,000 IQD reaching values like $80,500 under a hypothetical rate model, it creates a sense of urgency, curiosity, and hope, because people want to understand if Iraq's current trajectory supports a scenario where the dinar could one day hold a significantly stronger standing. This script you're hearing right now is designed to break down these concepts in a way that keeps you engaged while giving you clear, organic, research-inspired insights, not predictions or promises, but data-grounded observations that help you understand why the dinar conversation refuses to go away. So stay tuned, stay focused, and don't skip a second,
Now,
because
let's
the deeper
dive
we go,
even deeper into
the
the
clearer
mechanisms
this picture
behind
becomes.
why
Why the projected $3.22 rate sparks intense debate, and why analysts emphasize that the potential value of 25,000 IQD, when run through hypothetical calculations, reaches such eye-catching numbers. Again, this is not a guaranteed event. It's a theoretical possibility backed by economic logic connected to Iraq's evolving financial landscape. Right now, Iraq is undergoing major transitions designed to modernize and unify its economic behavior with global standards. The Central Bank of Iraq has been signaling reforms in multiple directions: strengthening monetary policy, increasing foreign reserves, integrating digital banking infrastructure, fighting corruption within banking channels, and improving compliance with international transfer systems. These are not small moves. They are structural reforms that set the stage for long-term currency stability. Iraq's economy is driven predominantly by oil, giving the country one of the world's largest proven reserves. When oil revenue is properly managed, it becomes a powerful foundation for currency strength. Over recent years, Iraq has also pushed to reduce dependency on cash, introduced new banking technologies, and explored digital settlement systems. These steps matter because the stronger and more transparent the financial network becomes, the more credible a future rate adjustment looks from an international perspective. Political momentum also plays a critical role. Iraq's government has been collaborating with financial partners, negotiating trade opportunities, and preparing legislation aimed at lifting the country toward a more competitive economic environment. Every time Iraq reinforces relations with neighboring countries, strengthens regional trade routes, or updates policy frameworks, it signals readiness for greater currency integration with the global economy. And that is exactly why experts discuss the possibility. Because Iraq is laying groundwork, whether intentionally or indirectly, for a future where the dinar could hold stronger purchasing power. But again, the key is understanding that such projections are based on models, not predictions. When you hear numbers like $80,500 attached to 25,000 IQD, it excites everyone, but the real takeaway is not the number. It's the roadmap that makes people believe there might be a chance someday. Analysts study Iraq's fiscal strategies, the restructuring of the private sector, the buildup of foreign currency reserves, and the progressive tightening of currency controls, and those indicators form the backbone of many rate discussions happening today. The point of this video is not to promise wealth, but to give transparent, well-explained knowledge so you can understand why this discussion continues globally. If you're still here, hit the like button because the final segment is where everything becomes crystal clear. As we move into the final part of this deep dive script, let's bring everything together and analyze what all of this truly means for anyone watching this video with curiosity about the dinar's long-term outlook. The projected $3.22 rate is not just a random hope. It originates from historical context, economic modeling, and Iraq's ongoing strategic development. The idea that 25,000 IQD might hypothetically reach $80,500 under a strong rate model is fascinating because it pushes people to think about Iraq's potential rather than its past struggles. Whether Iraq eventually moves to a higher value zone depends on many factors: international alignment, political stability, export diversification, domestic productivity, anti-corruption success, central bank autonomy, and consistent financial reforms. Iraq has shown progress in multiple areas, especially related to digital banking modernization, currency tracking, increased foreign reserves, and enhanced financial policy enforcement. These developments contribute to the belief that Iraq is moving toward a more powerful economic identity on the global stage. At the same time, real-world progress takes time, and no responsible analyst will ever promise a specific exchange rate or date. What we focus on are the indicators, those measurable signs that tell us whether a country is walking the path toward currency enhancement. Iraq's central bank has repeatedly emphasized that stability is their priority, and stability is the foundation of value. What excites many observers is that Iraq is not just stabilizing, it is transforming. The combination of oil revenue management, international partnerships, economic restructuring, improved monetary tools, and tech-driven financial reform gives Iraq a unique opportunity to redefine the role of the dinar in the global market. This is why discussions intensify whenever new data emerges from CBI, whenever updated policy decisions are announced, and whenever international organizations acknowledge Iraq's progress. People want to understand where all of this may lead, and today's script has given you the clearest explanation possible without hype or exaggeration, just grounded reasoning and observable developments. So if you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, subscribe to the channel for more updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss important dinar news. Your engagement helps this channel reach more people who need real information, not rumors, and together we'll continue tracking Iraq's journey toward a stronger financial future.